south side of Chicago. It's time for the Greg Struss Show. I'm Mick Oliver, inviting you to stay tuned for the next 30 minutes because you'll meet singing DJ from Mobile DJ Services, Greg Underwood, and from the Harvey Canine Police Unit, Officer Vince Rizzi and his dog, Tony. And now, here's someone I'd like you to meet, Mr. Gregory Struss.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, everyone. Welcome back to the... Thank you. What an excellent audience we have here today, Mick. Welcome back to the Greg Struss Show. 30 minutes of fascination, anticipation, and the all-time favorite, constipation. Oh, yes. It's going to be a rough crowd tonight. We are originating from the south suburbs, Cablevision City in uptown Dalton, Illinois, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for that. Dalton. Home of 3 schools, 2 bozos. Wait a minute, I thought we only had 1 mayor. Oh! No, that's hot dog stands. And one-on-one, our Mexican basketball team. So I just thought I would do that. Dalton's mayor is Mike Peck. We might as well hear it from Mayor Peck, a wonderful gentleman. And Mike, along with 15 other mayors from the south suburban towns, will be taking a 15-day trip to Taiwan in search of business. She doesn't like the monologue. That's what it is. I understand. Anyway, Mike Peck's going to go with 15 other mayors to go to Taiwan to go in search of businesses that might be interested in opening up in the south side. Ooh, let's hear it. Ooh. And to recruit the ultimate Little League team. So they didn't get it. They didn't get it. And the trip really will serve. It really will serve 2 purposes. Mayor Peck will get a it will serve 2 purposes. Mayor Peck will get served a well-deserved vacation because he's the hardest working mayor in show business, right? And the taxpayers of Dalton will get served with the bill. So well, let's hear it for our cue card holder of the week, Rita. Let's hear it for Rita. Come on out, Rita. Rita, come on out. Come on out. It's a pleasure to see you. How are you doing?
Fine.
Well, we're so glad that you decided to come out here and bless us with your presence. Now you sing every Thursday night. Greg Underwood's going to be here in a short bit, and you want to give us just a line. Give us just give us one phrase of Summer Wind. She has an excellent Summer Wind that she sings. Frank Sinatra. 2 sweethearts. Okay, do it. Good.
The summer wind came blowing in from across the sea.
Oh yeah! Yeah, Rita. Let's hear it for Rita. Anyway, we're glad that you're joining us, everyone in the studio as well as at home, because we have from the Harvey Police Department, Vince Rizzi and his canine Tony. Let's hear it for Vince and Tony. And we're also going to have the showmanship who brings Vegas to Dalton. Greg Underwood's going to be coming out here shortly. Let's hear it for Greg. He'll be here. Come on over here, Nick. I wanted to know. And Mick's our announcer, and he's going to be telling you how to write us at the post office box. How you doing, Mick? Take it away. Let's hear it for Mick, everybody.
Well, you see the audience here tonight. Thank you. Thank you very much. You see the audience here tonight, so why not become a member of our studio audience yourself by writing for tickets to the Greg Struss Show, Post Office Box 697, Dalton, Illinois, 60419. We'd love to have you here. Now back to the host with the most. Don't know most what, but he has the most, Mr. Gregory Struss.
Okay. Are you going to come up here, Mick, or what? You're gonna come up here for a few minutes? How have you been? You weren't with us last week. What happened?
I had to work, Greg.
You had to work?
Some of us work for a living.
Well, we all work for a living. Well, have you been following? I don't even know what's been going on that we can really talk about. What do you think of that? They're taking a trip to Taiwan. Pretty interesting. Do you think that Taiwan people are going to want to come and open up some fish markets,
Dalton
and
is
flea
a place.
markets in
Dalton is a place for Taiwanese to move to. It's the future of Dalton. It probably is the future of Dalton, and it'll provide incredible economic opportunity for the southern suburbs, and it'll all be centered here in the base hub of Dalton, Illinois.
I think he ought to run for mayor. Mick ought to run for mayor. That'd probably be a good bet. Is there any other thing you want to comment on? Mayor Peck, I mean, do you think he's going to do well out there in Taiwan? Now, that's the thing. It's like it was a twofold deal. They said it was a twofold deal. It's like they were going to pay for the trip, and in turn, I guess the taxpayers were going to reimburse them. It was something like that. I don't know. But anyway, do we have thumbs up for Greg Underwood? Is he coming on next? I guess he is coming on next. Anyway, our first guest definitely brings the Las Vegas showmanship to the south suburbs. And if you want to catch him at his best, you'll book him for one of your upcoming parties or weddings. And if not, you can catch his Star Maker show, which is at Patty, how do you put it, Greg? Patty's Supper Club and Lounge. And Show Lounge in beautiful uptown Dalton, which is every Thursday night. Please welcome that singing DJ from Mobile DJ Services at AAA Limousine Services, Greg Underwood. You're going to go out there. No, have a seat. You're going to sing your song. No, you're going to sing your song. Let's hear it. Yeah, he's going to sing a song. Okay. Okay. Is there anything you want to comment on? While they're
Happy to be here, Greg. And no, as soon as the tape rolls, I'm ready to sing for you. Going to do a ballad for you tonight. A little something. Yeah, personal favorite right by Larry Graham. Gee, some of you might recognize it. Not that I know of. No. No. As soon as we get some music here, Greg, here it is.
Love had played its games on me so long. Started to believe I'll never find anyone. Doubt had convinced me to give in. Said you can win. One day the sun came a-shining through. The rain had stopped and the skies were blue. And oh, what a revelation to see. Someone was saying I love you to me. Oh, chance of a lifetime. Life showed compassion and sent to me a stroke of love called you. One in a million you. I was a lonely man with empty arms to fill, trying to find
doing? Welcome. Have a seat. Greg Underwood. 1 in a million you.
1 in a million you.
And 1 in a million of your repertoire that you have available in the
Several
Star Maker
songs.
show?
Yes, sir.
Several songs. So,
Invite anybody to come out and check Star Maker show, or myself doing, weddings, banquets, just about anything in the area, Greg.
So how did it all start? You know, we were mentioning that beforehand. That,
Well, it started 13 years in a band, Greg, traveling around and doing this and doing that, and after a while you get tired of different egos and different type of things that go on associating. Well, it was a 7-piece band, and just running into different problems and different personality conflicts and stuff, and also wanting to take it on my own and just kind of get in there and do it, and things are going very well.
So what do you think of the Las Vegas showmanship type that you bring into every gig?
I don't know, Greg.
No, for a short time, for a short time, I was DJing weddings, and there was a guy who talked about how he did 1,000 weddings. And I was like, you did 1,000 weddings, and I did 8 weddings, and I just about felt like, you know, axing myself.
I figure I've got at least probably about that under my belt also.
How do you change? I mean, how often do you change everything that you're going to do?
Well, Greg, it's not too often. The thing to me, if it isn't broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean? I basically cover the same material on because your age variety and the types of people at just about every occasion are, your age is from 18 to 60, so you play a little something for everybody. And when we do a DJ show with Rolling Records, which is the name of that company, variety of everything. I'll sing a little bit, play some pre-recorded music, stage acting, hats, wigs, the whole 9 yards, whatever it takes.
That's great. You do an excellent job with it. You're going to sing a little bit later in the show, but we got to take a break now.
Let's do it.
And we'll be back with Vince Rizzi and Tony the Canine from Harvey Police Department. Stay tuned. Let me try it.
All right, go ahead. It's got the little... Hopefully safe. Don't...
Spider.
Another program that we have that you sounded real interested in is we just started having free...
It's gonna hurt real bad right now.
I can have a hand.
Yes, I got jabbed with the... Throw it up, let it bounce, and catch it. Oh, you're pretty good at throwing up. Wasn't that a good throw up? Okay, great. Try it one more. Fucking hot. We're back. Okay.
You wear something like this.
Just like that.
I mean,
Big snake.
Hey, Greg, answer something.
I'll tell you what, I want to take this guy here.
A big snake.
Here, Greg, would you hold this one for me for a second? Here you go. There you go.
Ooh, nice snake.
See, sit down and...
One in a million. That's what it is. Our next guest, there is no way of hiding from, especially if you are a drug dealer, be it crack or cocaine. Chances are they will find you and hunt you down. Last year, the Harvey Police Department conducted several drug raids. And with the help of this team, they managed to not only confiscate drugs and money, but they ended up putting some of the biggest scum off the face of the streets, I guess. That's right. Okay. Anyway, which I think is worth the applause. They worked real hard for that. And see, that's the thing. You don't realize that when you applaud, they'll take to you, and I can look over my notes and catch myself here. Anyway, please welcome from the Harvey Police Department, Vince Rizzi and Tony. How are you? Welcome. Oh, yeah. Such an obedient dog. Obedient. So how are you doing? Pretty exciting. 1 in a million. That's what it is. I have to keep that. I guess that'll be our phrase for this week. First of all, congratulations. I was watching the tape. I know that quite a few of the stations were following you and some of the work. You have two. Actually, there's 2 canine units in Harvey. One's
yes, we have 2.
One's Ike. One's Tony, and one's Ike.
Ike and Tony.
Ike and Tony. No relation to Ike and Tina.
No.
You know? So how does that make you feel? Now you're getting some local coverage with the whole deal?
Feels pretty good. It's about time that canines as well as policemen get some recognition out there for doing a good job.
Okay. Now, what's the purpose of canine units? Now, we see that, I know Tony's a shepherd, a German shepherd, and Ike's a German shepherd.
German shepherd imported.
Do they just use, do police departments just generally use German shepherds, or do they use other dogs, other types of dogs?
Most police dogs are German shepherds, but there are Rottweilers and Dobermans and even giant Schnauzers in the police departments around in the area.
Now, you go away. There's quite a bit of training involved. You go away to a school and you get acquainted with the dog. And
yes,
explain how that happens. What?
Tony was imported from Germany. He's born in Germany and trained in Germany, and he was imported to the United States here through another dog master trainer, and we purchased him for $6,000. And my first day with him was in a motel room, you know, getting acquainted
with him.
We got acquainted.
Wasn't Motel 6, was it?
It's a red roof. And our second day together, that's when we started working together and coming as one. Took about 2 weeks, a crash course, and they're trained in tracking. They can track individuals into the woods, across concrete, grass. They do building searches.
All right, what we're going to take a look at is part of that training, right? Tell us what we're going to look at here on the monitor.
Okay.
You have a tape.
This training here he's jumping the hurdles. This is for a competition for police dogs. We've done this. This is his third time doing this. I'm training him how to go under the gate there. I think it's like 18 inches off the ground. They have A-frames where he has to go over the A-frames. And again, this is his third time. This is his third time doing all this. And each one of these were new to him. I was training him to do each one of these for the police dog competition that we competed in.
And now
this is a fire escape with see-through stairs, which is very hard for dogs to go up. And he's coming down the wooden stairs. This is all, again, in a competition. This is like a drainage tube. He can come in. He has to go through and come back to you.
Yeah, so that's pretty neat the way they do it.
Yeah, and it's very painstaking to train them to do it.
So why are dogs such a need to a police department? Why are they needed? Why do you feel that we need?
Dogs are great assets to the police department because they can, for one dog, can take the job of 4 police officers. Their sense of smell is just tremendous. Their sense of smell is like 1,000,000 times better than the human sense of smell, whereas they can find things that the human can't.
And they don't like incense. That's what it is. Something like that. Okay, when we come back, we will have the opportunity to take a look at what do we call it? Sparring, shall we say?
Yeah.
Am I going to be attacked?
You're gonna.
We might not be in next week. We'll soon see. Anyway, we'll be back with Vince and Tony. Stay with us.
tonight, just around.
And a little bit later, we'll get another tune by Greg Underwood. And right now, we're talking with Vince and Tony from the Harvey Police Department. And let's talk a little bit about what we're going to do. One thing we didn't point out was that these dogs are trained in German.
They understand German commands. Everything I will say to him is in German, since he was trained in Germany. And
you like Farfanugan? That's something like that.
Schnitzel. But I will give him the command in German to search for narcotics, and he'll go and search for the narcotics. And when he comes upon them, he'll start scratching and biting at it and bringing it out. And then I'll play tug of war with him to reward him.
Okay, let's. Now, before the show started, we hid some narcotics, real narcotics, in the studio. Don't be afraid; you're not sitting by it. And if you want to share them after the show, that's up to you. Okay, let's go. Let's go ahead and show what we're going to do here. Oh boy, he found it. Talking about giving your dog the best reward. No. Let's see.
Well, he did scratch at it.
Uh-oh. Let's see. Did he find it? Yeah, he found it. He found it. So it's a fight to the end then, huh? He doesn't want to let go of it. What is talking about fetching? I guess he did a real good job there. Now what else are we going to do here? This is another technique I noticed that
Put a sleeve on you and have the dog bite you. That's what we're going to do. We're going to simulate an apprehension with a criminal. If I'll tell you what to do, and if you don't do it, he's going to automatically go after you.
Okay. Is there anything? Okay, let's go ahead. I'll hand the mic over to you. What do we have to do? Let's walk over.
Okay, put the sleeve on.
All right, you stay over there.
It goes on your left. Try your left arm. There's a little bar in there to hold on to.
What do I do?
Okay, right. This is what you do. Okay, stand still. Okay, I'm going to let Tony sit. I'll let the lead go. Now, if you were to move, take a step, and like you were going to run, he'd automatically go after you. Good boy, good boy. Now you can find him all you want. Good boy. Okay, stop, halt. Tony, out. Out. Back. Put your arms up in the air. Like, yeah, exactly. Okay. It's rough.
Can I pet him now?
Yeah. You can pet him.
Can I pet him? Can I pet you now? Okay, nice dog. So, any last words that we can tell the people out there that the importance of canine?
Canines are very beneficial to us and as citizens out in the street. They, if you were to come up to one, please don't beat on a car or antagonize a dog, because that in itself is a crime, and you can be arrested for that.
So if he's in apprehension of someone and someone happens to do bodily harm to the dog?
My car, and they were to come and antagonize him just by teasing him, making him bark, and frustrating him, I can arrest that person for antagonizing and teasing my dog, because it is against the law.
In ending, one thing you point out, the dogs cost $6,000, but Tony and the other dog, Ike, confiscated 2 blazers. They confiscated some cash, so actually they paid for themselves.
Yes, the dogs themselves have brought in a little over $80,000 in cash itself. We've confiscated approximately 26 vehicles using the dogs also.
Well, you guys do great work, and we thank you. Vince and Tony from the Harvey Police Department. Come on out here, Mick. Mick's going to tell you about the Struss line, and I guess we'll hear.
I like the way that dog attacked you.
Wasn't it great?
Yeah, should have had the other arm out there.
The other arm out.
Yeah, sorry. So, what did you think about the show? Huh? Well, we want to know. So, pick up the phone and dial the Struss line at area code 708-841-0969. By doing so, your comments may be heard to an audience of over 1 million households from Riverdale to Macomb, home of Western Illinois University. So, pick up the phone and dial the Struss line and give up that worrisome feeling of having to dial a 900 number to talk to somebody. More with the show right now.
Thank you. Let's hear it for Mick one last time. Anyway, I guess it's that time. Do we have enough time? We're going to have an opportunity to listen to 1 in a Million, Greg Underwood. Come on out here, Greg. We'll talk real quickly before you do your last song. After you've gone, there's no denying. Let's give him a round of applause. Come on. The company is AAA Limousine Services and
AAA Limousine and Rolling Records Mobile DJs.
Records.
You can get a hold of us at 708-201-7044.
Now, you don't have a singing song since you're like the singing DJ? You can't sing a song?
You never know who's calling.
Okay, so...
But, hey, you know, Greg, one of the things that we do definitely concentrate on is crowd participation in our show with Rolling Records. So if you don't mind, I think I might pull your studio audience down. If we could have some music here somewhere. If I could pull a few, or maybe some of the staff, do you mind?
Oh, they're going to do New York. Anyway,
Sure.
this is
Come
Greg
on up.
Struss. Thanks, Greg Underwood. Thanks, Vince Rizzi and
Greg, help me.
Tony from Harvey Police Department. This is Greg Struss. Peace, love, keep the faith, and we'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Read it, come on. Chorus line, T-Bone.
Start spreading the news.
Kick your feet for me, ladies.
And I'm leaving today. And I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Greg Struss Singers. Sing it, Greg.
Come on. Are longing to stray. Come on, right down to it.
Right through the very heart of it in old New York. 'Cause if I can't make it there, I'll make it.
Come on.
Anywhere it's...
Yeah, go ahead, Greg. Get some more people out.
We're off.
These vagabond shoes and I'm longing to stray.
All right, come on.
Anybody else, Greg?
Right through the...
If I can make it there. I could make it. I'll make it. Here we are. Anywhere it's up to you. New York. All right, how do we do it? New York, New York.
And I want to wake up in a city that never sleeps.